Oh, it's saying the signal's junk again. It's doing this again. Hopefully the signal's not as bad as it says it is. But it says it's pretty bad. How's the signal, guys? All right, well, I can check my phone real quick. That'll tell me real fast. Let's see. It's making me wait for the ads. What's up, Eris? How you doing, sir? Think I got a plan. That signal doesn't look terrible, but it says it's bad. Maybe if I close down some of these other network apps. Yeah, let's do that. 5 people. We got people coming in now. Sorry I'm late, guys. I wasn't sure if I was going or not. Well. Oh, how can I mute you? Put you in some timeout. Fabricating stories about racing C8s when you're racing Nissans. Oh no, you know it's funny. You know it's funny, and it's not true, but it's still funny to think about. So imagine being in the service and lat transferring to the Space Force, and you're like, you know what, I'm never going to deploy, and then all of a sudden this happens. Your day just got a lot worse, right? No, not deploying me to do that. At least so far, they're not. But yeah, let's see. See who comes in here. I can't really talk about the plan here, but I think I've got a path that a used Supercharger is possible before the end of the year. And that's straight up coming from, well, it's not straight YouTube funds, but it's other methods other than my paycheck. And I'm not selling it on the side, so that's not it either. There's actually, what really sparked my interest into starting to like figure out the figures and like how I could do it, is there's a kit. It's like 4 hours from me. The guy's it came off a Boss 302, and there's a reason I picked this picture. That's the thumbnail for this. And it's a Pro Charger, and it came off a Boss, and it's a pretty good deal, I think. And you might, and it's been, if he still has it, it's been listed a minute, so I might even be able to get it for like a lower price. But problem is, like, it's not going to be like an immediate thing. So I'm kind of imagining that I could get. So the guy wants like $4,000 for this Pro Charger kit. I think I might be able to get it for a little less if he's sitting on it, but maybe not. Maybe he knows what he's got and he's just not willing to budge. I don't know. But it's something I think what I really relish too. And I was kind of thinking about this. Like right now, I've been stuck, right? And we are finally, like I've been saying it over a week, but unfortunately the weather sucked every week. So I've had to delay moving my RV because we're actually going to use it. And then I'm going to put it in storage after its first use. So it's been sitting here. And so we're finally going to take care of that, get it, go have some fun with it with the kids. And then finally the cars will be free to get back into it. I've got so many videos I have to make. I was telling my wife about it. I was like, man, I still got to do draggy content. I still got to do the Flowmaster Roush shootout. I just haven't had the ability, space, or time. What's up, Bama? So it's gonna be exciting to get these things in there. Can you guys hear me? Like, is it coming in good? Because it says my signal is trash. And so I'm kind of worried it's trash. What's up, Connor? What's up, Lefty? And my computer's reacting slow too, which makes me think it's not so great. It's reacting really slow. I might need to move this inside. I don't know why it's doing this. It says that you guys are saying it's fine, but I feel like it's going really slow. But yeah, so hold on, guys. Actually, I have something from work going on real quick. Oh. All right. Pixelated. Yeah. All right. Well, I can move inside if I need to, guys. I just like having the cars as the background. I don't know if it's like the amount of metal things I got sitting around the computer or interfering with the signal or something. But I think what I've been missing, right, for a while is what I really kind of, I'm going to do this that I love doing anyway, but I think like what I really had when I really started this thing was like the challenge. And the challenge was to get 1,000 subscribers initially, right? Just to see if I could even do it. We did that. And then I set the next goal was to get a supercharger. But like I said, I just kind of like did it. We'll do it when we do it. And so I think by setting a goal to hopefully get it by the end of the year, maybe I can push myself pretty hard to find ways to make that happen. And I think that'd be super exciting because I think if I can if we make that happen, I'd really enjoy Well, we'll see, Bama. Like that's my goal. But I'm also like, if I'm realistic. So if we start moving along and things aren't moving the way I thought they would, then we'll adjust. But I think that setting goals is important because it helps succeed better, push harder. Just like when I go to the gym, right now. I think we might move. I guess this is no bueno. What's looking for you? All right, I'm pulling it up on my phone because I turned off Wi-Fi on my phone to see what you guys are seeing. If you don't mind hitting that like button while I check this real quick. Man, why is my signal such trash? All right, guys, we're going to move inside because my computer is definitely dragging butt tonight. Give me a second, guys. We'll be right back. How do I do this real quick? Give me a second. Alrighty. And we're back. All right, we're better. Oh yeah, that signal's much better now. Car mob internet virus. But yeah, so God, it's doing it again. It's saying I got no signal. I don't understand what's going on. I'm gonna have to check out my modem after this. What's the picture like? It could be worse, but it's not great. So yeah, I think I got a couple plans to hopefully get us there. At least by the end of the year is my goal, and that's getting to the price for a used kit. I don't think I'd be able to afford a brand new one by the end of the year, just because of the way I'm saving up for it. I think it's going to have to be used. Oh man. Yeah, I do have that. That's true. And I did make a joke about it too. I made that post. Funny thing is, like when that happened, I was when the balloon was flying over, it was initially supposed to go, the predicted path was like right over my house. And knowing how the military operates, I was telling my wife, I was like, we're gonna see that thing get shot down. And so, because I knew if they were gonna shoot down in territorial waters, we were gonna see it. So when it went south, I was a little bit bummed. I was gonna bring my kids outside. Oh gosh, TikTok is ridiculous, guys. I've got like 21,000 followers. I don't understand that. I got 21,000 followers. I only follow like 120 people. I try not to use it. I do like using it to like make shorts, and I'm not monetized. Like I should be monetized on TikTok, but I refuse. Like no, not given that information. You can have the name of my channel, but that's about it. But you know what, guys? This was I wasn't even planning on going live today. I thought I was going to cancel it for sure. That's why it wasn't like scheduled yesterday or earlier this morning. So I'm going to go ahead and just open the panel, because I don't know how long we're going to go live tonight. And soon, once we get rolling, we'll have I think March, you should start seeing a little bit more consistent content, hopefully. You've had too many warnings. What have you had warnings about, Connor? I had warning one time. Actually, I got a live ban one time, and I got banned live, and no. I got banned live on TikTok because I think it was because I was smoking a cigar on a live. I think it was for that, and I think that they thought it was like an illicit substance or something. I don't know what it was, but luckily enough, TK, I think this might have been what did it. TK's garage, I guess he's got like a handler on there, and and Matt, can I see your face, my friend? Okay. I guess he reached out to his handler, and magically my ban was gone the next day. So he did me a favor. But after that, I kind of stopped going live on TikTok, because I'm not getting monetized on there. So what's the point, right? I did TikTok hoping it would help me grow my channel, and it really doesn't. I've got oodles of followers over there, and they're all kids. They don't want to come over here.
That's where all the short attention spans are.
Dude, I was wondering. I was like, why is he not talking? And it's because my computer was muted.
Oh, me?
Yeah. I didn't hear you talking at all. And I was like, why is he not saying anything?
Oh, well, I mean, I just started talking when you said that. But yeah.
What's up, MJI? What's up, Fatboy Fox?
MJI, Fatboy Fox.
So
what's up?
There's a kit, man, and it's a satin black kit, Procharger kit, and I want it so bad. I don't have it right now. I don't have it now, but I think like the dollar figure he's asking for is the number I'm going for to offer up for if I'm going for a used kit.
What kind was it?
A Procharger. And I started watching some boss videos with Prochargers, and I don't like how they sit off the engine. However,
which Procharger is it?
What is it? Let's see. It was. I will pull it up. So I want to say it's a P1SC. God bless, man. I can't remember how to find it.
The bus driver's talking to the ran over pedestrian. No, he doesn't run anybody over. He just throws you under there, just letting you know that he could run over.
I don't know. It's not even that. I would say I set cruise control on the bus, thinking there's autopilot, and just let it go, and then it just plows you over.
Oh, and then you randomly throw people under us since it's going on a nice steady pace.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Why can't I? Man, I'm gonna have to look it up. Let's see.
I must say the Procharger is probably the one of a couple superchargers that I don't know a lot about when it comes to which one is which. But I want to say I think they have an F1. That's one of the better ones.
They got a couple variants.
Yeah.
But the one I'm talking about right now, the reason I want it is because it came off a Boss.
Oh, okay. Now, is there any special mounting mods that need to be done that would include with that kit or something?
No. I mean, maybe just maybe one elbow extra that curls it down from the intake. I don't know.
Gotcha. I
have no idea. I'm sure it's not anything I couldn't fabricate up myself. All right, that's P1SC. No, that's not it. I'm getting there. Oh, here it is. Yep. It is it's P1SC 1. So here's a picture of the kit. Oh, God, it's not going to let me rotate it. But I'd love to pick that up.
Oh, yeah. What's he asking, 3?
He's asking 4. He's had it for a minute, so if he still has it, I would offer 3.
Yeah.
And it's like 4-hour drive for me, so I'd just say, I gotta drive up there.
Lefty, Whipple and Prochargers are 2 totally different superchargers and companies. Whipple is a blower that mounts on the top of the engine. Procharger is the one that mounts down in the front.
Yep. So the picture I put up with for the thumbnail for this is a Procharger, and I wasn't even really looking at them initially. I know they're good, but I'd heard that the way they're mounted, maybe it's just the Coyotes. I'm not sure, but it puts a lot of stress on the motor.
Yeah, when I had the Roush, I came up across a S550 guy that had a Procharger on his car, and we did a couple hits, and both time, you could easily tell that his thing was not quick out of the hole, obviously, because it's a centrifugal. But once he got moving, she picked up steam. That's for sure.
Yeah, and I mean that's kind of what I'm going for, though. I mean, the Roots ones are nice if you want that low end torque and power, but I want it to feel like it's a normal car that I'm driving, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, no, dude, no, I can't do that. But I've said from the get go I want to do it I want to get there from the channel, and so I think that's kind of what I'm gonna stick to, Brad. And if we get there the goal is to get a used one. If we get a used one, get it by Christmas. Otherwise, we'll save for a new one next year. There is another Procharger that's here in North Carolina. The guy wants $7,500, and he says it's a $10,000 kit because he got a bunch of upgrades with it.
Was that one a Pro Charger as well?
Yeah, actually, that one is
What's up, Michigan Muscle?
Let's see what it is. Let's see what he wants for it. I'm sure it'll be one of the first ones that pops up.
Humble Brad is not the same person as Broke Brad, I'm assuming, right?
Yep, that's Broke Brad.
Oh, it is Broke Brad.
Brad, dude, I'm telling you, man, I'm itching to get that exhaust on the car. I just have not had the space or the time. I'm trying to get this stinking RV out of here, and so we're gonna take it out for its maiden voyage this weekend, and hopefully, after that, it is going into storage, so it will be out of the way.
Gotcha.
Yep. And then we had, I'm not going to mention it yet because I'm going to save it for a video, but we got another subscriber on here who's also been very generous and is sending something to the channel as well. So I got a couple of things to do. I don't know if we're going to do RV vlogs. I don't know. Now, I will say this. What I said in the live stream and on the RV video is absolutely what's happening. So I used to have when you do YouTube, right, you get a couple of videos that are like your evergreens is what they're called, and they continue to get views no matter what. And there's reasons you do them. So like the lower ball joint video on the Sequoia, that video gets hits all the time. The Carvana videos I did, those were like killing it when I first did them, back when Carvana was big. Now Carvana is about to hit the crapper, and they're starting to peter down slowly. They're still getting views, but they're not. It's like half of what it used to be. Now this new camper, this thing is getting some love. Just that video I did just walking around it is getting tons of views because it's the first video of that year camper on YouTube. So it's doing exactly what I wanted, and it's going to help us get to that Pro Charger faster. Oh, you're good, Eris. You're good, man. No, I don't, dude. I don't. Yeah, so I gotta measure the throw of my. So I'm not sure 100%. Eris just put a what's it called again? Is it X-Spec MGW in his? So he had a race spec MGW. I guess we'll say it now. Eris is sending us another MGW for the channel. We might put it on we might go ahead and mount it up to the Calmer, or we might sell it to help fund the blower. He kind of left it up to us, and that was very generous. I definitely have a video coming up where I recognize actually quite a few people that are in here on the Fox Body Trunk of Fame. I know it's not much, but that's what we've been doing, and they'll stay with the car as long as I have the car. I might even have to remove the trunk after that. But yeah, so he had a race spec MGW, and he put on this like X spec one or something like that, and I think it took off like, I don't know, it was like 2 or 3 centimeters of throw. It was actually pretty impressive from an MGW to an MGW.
What's up, Michael?
Oh, you just bought a used Jayco? Nice. Yeah, we were looking at a 20. Actually, we were looking at a 30-footer. The funny thing is, we were looking at a 30-footer, and we walked in it, and the wife didn't like it, so we ended up going with a smaller one. I was actually surprised. I thought she was going to want more space.
Oh my God! I think MJI is onto something, dude. You could probably make some money really quick.
Hold on a second. I'll get there. Let me keep getting going.
Yeah, no problem, man. Take your time.
They make little clip-on things to put your exhaust tips that simulate the whistle. I've seen that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Bang bang pace for sure. Nah.
Who knows? Might get you another 30,000 followers on TikTok too.
Dude, it's so ridiculous. Like, it is kind of frustrating, like how fast that grew for me, and I don't use it. Like, I could be making extra revenue for this, but I can't. Like, I can't do it. I can't. Like, that is outside of my moral compass. When dude, I tell you what, man, the moment I'm off active duty, I'm flipping that switch. I won't care. Now there are active duty people I see on there, like they're definitely making money on there, but like I imagine that what they do in real life is just not important. I don't know. It's electric turbos. No. I saw that donut video where they did the wish.com electric turbo, and it actually killed power. They had 4 options. I took the one with the shortest throw. 2 race spec and 2 X spec. You had the flat stick. Okay. Yeah, I like the way the flat stick looks, but that's not what I got. Yeah, Mike, I was lucky. So when I got my Boss, it already had the MGW on it. So I'm not 100% on which model's on there, but I believe it's a race spec. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Because I didn't pin the thing in case somebody wanted to hop in here. Let's see if I can do
Mobster,
that.
what's up, bro?
I'm not sure if I can do that from my phone or not.
Yeah, I'm sure you heard about what happened over in Mobster's neck of the well, not his neck of the woods, but where he works neck of the woods.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Man, I'm glad you're all right. Jesus.
Yeah, he was at home. He wasn't there when it happened.
I didn't think about that till you just said that. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I tell you what, man, that's one of those things that like you just go home, you're at home, you know, you just realize like every day's special, man.
Yep. That's for sure. There's a reason why they tell you to hug your kids every day.
Dude, for real, man.
I'm so debating on whether or not I want to go to the auto show or not.
What's up, Car Mob?
Only a few things I would want to see if I go.
Oh, what a gearhead. Oh, so we were actually I almost he thought it was funny. Like he's a UNC guy, I'm an NC State guy. They butt heads. They're actually playing each other here, I think this weekend. But I didn't get to finish. I was also gonna give him a Brailsford Ride shirt, this shirt that I'm wearing actually. It's red even though it looks orange. But I was gonna put a big huge I had the white one. I was gonna put a big, huge NC State logo on the back and slap it on his car. But he thought it was pretty funny. Trade secret. His wife knew I was doing it. She was standing right there. She knew I was doing it, but it looked good.
Huh. You don't even want to know the day that Ford Blue had today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, let's just say he almost pretty much had a near-death experience.
Jesus, man.
Yeah. All because a customer failed to tell them one little detail about the car of theirs that they were working on.
Park and brake not work?
No, that it, when the car is running every now and then, it automatically just throws itself into reverse.
What?
Yeah, and that happened while they had it on the rack.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Did it come off the rack?
Yeah. And I think Ford Blue was attached to the front bumper or something like that from what he described.
God, man.
Yeah,
that's crazy, dude. Man, so everybody needs to be safe. Got all this craziness going on. I had
Pinks. Where's Pinks? Oh, there he is. What's up?
Yeah, Pink's in here. I've had so many people ask me about the balloons. I was like, I don't know anything about the balloons.
Oh, dude, that's one of those. I'm starting to think that kids are going to freaking Lowe's and buying some white vinyl, something, enough to make a big balloon and just sending it up.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But.
Well, they said everyone except the first one that was found, none of them are powered, none of them are manned. They can't steer. Like I said, it's just kids. Hey, dude, that's my balloon over Alaska, bro. I can just see it. I just bought this king-size Twix, and I'm really trying my best not to open it.
I got my wife a big spy balloon. Says Happy Valentine's Day on it.
Is Fort Blue okay? Did you get hurt at all?
I don't think so.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Like MGI, at some point, man, I plan on camping in the Concord or Charlotte area. So I'd like to I think I want to take the kids out to Carowinds one day. So might be able to link up when that happens.
Gary is impersonating what's her name? Angelina Jolie in Gone in 60 Seconds when she sees her Ferraris. Hello, ladies.
Hello. I grew up in North Carolina. I never went to Carowinds.
Me neither. I've never been there either.
My sisters did, but I never did.
I've also never been to the Outer Banks. Everybody says you have to go to the Outer Banks.
I've been to the Outer Banks many times. Had a friend who used to live there.
Are the Outer Banks where you can see the Aurora Borealis or whatever it's called?
Outer Banks where you can see wild horses and things and such.
It's kind of an island off the coast of North Carolina.
Gotcha.
Kind of.
Good.
You can get there by ferry or bridge.
Yeah.
Unless the bridge has been shellacked by a hurricane.
By hook or by crook?
I went by ferry last time I went there.
Yep. Yeah. So I'm really, really hoping that I can make this happen by the end of the year. Hoping. Don't know. Have no idea. What's up?
For the blower, you mean?
Yeah.
I said good luck with that because I was hoping that was a picture of your car you posted earlier.
No, my engine bay. My engine bay is actually a lot more dressed up than that.
I kind of glanced at it.
No, it's all right. Val Venus.
Oh God, dude! Now that name brings back some old school memories. Good Lord, he wrote just kind of showed his age with that one.
Yeah.
For sure.
I just got recommended a short that is actually my video.
Are there also inner banks?
I mean, I guess technically there are. They're just not called that.
Wait, should do what video, Mike? What are we talking about?
You should do the video of that. You should do that video?
Said I should do that video at Fort Takeover. I'm not sure what video he's talking about.
Me either.
But yeah, I actually messaged Ken to ask him what he thinks about Procharger. He never responded. He saw it. He might have been busy.
I don't think he's going to say anything bad about him. No, well, yeah, Salty's probably in the bushes. Apparently, he likes having twigs up his. Ooh, never mind, not this stream.
I tell you what, though. I wrestled with it for not very long, but I did wrestle with it for like an hour or so. After I saw that Procharger kit for sale, I was like, man, I could definitely sell the Fox body and get enough. But then I was like, I really like having the Fox body, and I don't want to get rid of it.
I don't want to get rid of mine either, and sometimes I regret doing it, but other times I don't.
Yeah. Salty wishes he was in a bush.
Wishes he was in a bush. Yeah, but I don't know. And that's the other thing too. Like, I'm pretty invested in both cars right now, especially with the amount of like help I've had with it, like MGI coming in to help, and then like a local guy who like he just heard like I was gonna buy the motor from Yellow Fox guy, and some guy heard that I think I was just talking with him, and he's like, oh yeah, I got one sitting in the garage. I was like, I'll try to buy it from him, and he just gave it to me. Uh-oh, what'd I do? Okay, there we go.
I don't know. What'd you do?
No, I accidentally opened some Excel sheet I had open. Puts out more volume. Oh, I'm sure it does, Mob. Honestly, but like I've seen a Procharger. I've been watching videos on these kits on Bosses, and pretty much any of the centrifugal kits can get me to 700 very, very easily. I'm not trying to go to, I'm not going to push her to 1,000.
Aw.
Yeah, I'm boring like that. I'm boring. I want to be a steady, slow 750. That's what I want.
Yeah, that's a happy car. It really is.
I want to be slow like Sublime.
There you go. There you go.
With the
Well
route
said.
I went, I was
Well said.
I got stuck at 900. But it was fun today because I had a Denali lifted diesel that got me to play around a little bit with him. And then I pulled over to get gas, and he turned around and came back to the gas station to talk to me. And yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Pretty cool guy. He's like, yeah, I know a bunch of guys are in Mustang groups around here, so I'll try and get you the information. It's like, oh, cool, thanks.
Yeah, we got a bunch of I'm trying to do a video because I think it'd be funny. But I'm also not trying to get like in trouble. With it. But I want to do a video where, and this is just purely for the views. My buddy has, you've seen it probably in a couple of the videos. He's got that Joker wrapped EcoBoost, and it looks pretty ridiculous. But could Ford tune your cold air intake? And Brad, I appreciate you, brother. You know, I always tell you guys you don't have to do that. Thank you, Brad, very much. I don't know if Ford. I mean, Ford's already done the tune, right? That's the track key tune. But I mean, I could definitely go to, I can go to HP. We'll have to buy a tuner for it. But I could go to any dyno. What I would probably do, honestly, is if I wanted to get a tune, is I'd probably take it to either one of a couple places. So there's the one in South Carolina, it's like Pro Dyno, right? Or I'd go to Fastlane here in North Carolina. Or if I really wanted to go to a company that I know has pushed bosses pretty well, Dyno Tune Performance, which is up in Chesapeake, Virginia. They're the ones that JLT tests their products at. And I've seen them do some pretty good things with bosses, just with some minor alterations. I know, what were we talking about? I had something I wanted to say. Forgot. It'll come back to me.
Huh. You're too young for that to be happening to you.
Oh, dude, it happens all the time. My wife tells me I'm very forgetful. So
maybe you need to take that stuff that I see on the commercials for brain memory.
I probably just need more sleep. But I function on what I get. I just don't function very well.
Would you average? What do you say you average? About 6?
Yeah, right at 6.
Yeah,
maybe a little less.
Been there for many years.
Yep.
6 hours. That's so much.
Now I average 8 to 10. At least now in the off season.
Well, really, so I go to bed. I usually get off with you guys, but I'm not necessarily asleep. I'm working my way there. But I usually hop in bed, anywhere from 11:30 to 12, and then I got to get up. I usually set my alarm for 6, but my son, a brilliant 1-year-old, likes to wake me up early.
Stupid fast. That's the gold star comment so far of the night.
There's I don't know if they're the same company, but the Fastlane that's here in North Carolina, they're pretty reputable Mustang tuners. I'm not sure. They might be branches of each other. I'm not sure.
Oh, it kind of gets more and more funny the more you think about it.
What did I say? I don't even know what I said. Apparently I said something.
No, funny. I was talking about those pills that you could take to bring back your memory.
Well, he said Brailsford, that came out way wrong. I don't know what it means. So, whatever. Oh, here comes Gary.
Backside track races.
Gary.
Look, I'm going to tell you something, Brailsford. Please choose your words wisely when you talk about getting off with us guys. Because it don't sound good.
Yeah.
Oh, when I get off,
anymore. I'm so far.
When I get off with you guys, what's that sound like? Come on.
I've got. So here's the thing, right? My give an F factor about what people think about me has been pretty much 0 since I joined the Navy. It's pretty much 0. I really could care less what people think. I got you.
But listen, man, it don't look good for the rest of us. You may not care, but it don't look good for the rest of us.
Bama, yes, you can, but here's the thing. You need to open up a StreamYard account, which is free, but you need to do it like on Wednesday, well, tomorrow or Thursday, because they say you have to wait 24 hours, if I'm not mistaken, before you can do your first live. So if you want to go live Friday, you better set it up by Wednesday just to be safe. If you want to go live Saturday, you better set it up Thursday just to be safe. And I don't even remember that part of that happening when I did mine. But somebody told me about that tried to do it. I think it was David Martin or somebody that tried to do one.
What, a live at a racetrack?
Well, just their first live on StreamYard. You know, they wanted to do it that day, and then they found out they had to wait 24 hours before they could do it.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't think there was a waiting period.
Yeah, but
I didn't think there was either.
I don't think there is.
Maybe they implemented now more recently. You know what I mean? Because think about it. The last time.
He's trying to make you do more work, Bama. Don't listen to him.
All right. Hey, set it up Friday, bro. You'll be good. Don't be mad at me, though, when you can't do it. The man you want to be mad at is the one right next to me.
Yeah, you can be mad at me, and I'll definitely care about it, for sure.
Yeah. It's all right. He'll just jack up his bus for you, Bama. Don't worry. I'll be waiting for you.
Easy to use software, stream anywhere, free trial, pay monthly or annually. Test.
Oh my God.
I'm what was I, Scott? I was talking about something. Now I completely forgot.
About Ford tuning the cold air intake?
No, something
adding more power to the car?
I was talking about something else, but I stopped to answer Brad's question. I forgot. It must not have been important.
It'll come to you in like an hour and a half from now. What's up, Big Block?
Big Block.
Yeah, the hard part is too, though, right? So I think I could get a used blower by the end of the year. I think it's possible. Now that might preclude getting the Fox motor ready for the Fox. Like, I think I can tackle one big project this year, not two.
Prevagen, that's the name of it.
So, Gary, what you been working on?
Just been working at work and the wiring harness on the Paramount. I've been doing much more. I was at the yard a couple of days, but that's about it.
So I'm getting a text from somebody named Nami asking me if I'm Isabella. They told me Happy Valentine's Day.
Nice.
Say thank you.
So I'm reading this right here.
Oh, here she is. This is Nami. She just sent me a text. Let me end this real quick.
I'm reading this on StreamYards, and it doesn't say anything about a waiting period.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean there isn't one, though.
She wants all your money.
No, not twin turbo. I don't want to go turbo. I think I definitely am leaning centrifugal supercharger.
Because you definitely want to keep your boss intake.
I mean, I'd like to, but I mean, it's not the end of the world if I don't. I think it's more about the fact that in my opinion, the centrifugals are more daily drivable. Because down low, it's going to feel literally identical to what it does right now.
Probably. Well, down low, yeah.
And I drove, and I like the way they ride. I mean, I drove my buddy's Paxton 15, and this is the way.
The boss has the strut tower brace, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if you put a regular blower on it, like a
twin screw,
you would hit a twin screw. Would you still be able to keep your brace? Because when I talked to Carmob about it, he said the thing he wished he never would have done with Ruby was, he wished he would have went something rather than he did, because he took that brace off, and he says it messed up the agility of the car.
Really?
It does.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, that's another factor to think about. I didn't really think about that. So
yeah, and I was just talking to Carmob and that, because I told him, I said, I don't want to take off my brace, and Carmob says, yeah, don't do it. I wish I never would have done it with Ruby.
So Tri-Y, Yellowhammer is going to be the next featured boss owner, even though he's no longer a boss owner. And we'll talk about his car and like what happened and where it is and all that.
Well, the nice thing about him, man, is he's done a lot to his cars. Made a lot of videos and stuff like that. So
yeah, I did. And
cool.
So like what I'm hoping to get from that, and I gotta look. He sent me a whole bunch of stuff in his email, and I haven't checked it yet. I need to start moving it to my computer. But if he sent Connor, if you make sure you sent me if you don't mind, send me the video of the accident and any other cool videos you have. Videos are preferred because I think people like watching those.
And stupid fast, I took my pill about an hour ago, so it just kicked in. So
and then you can talk about what happened, what led to it, and then where the car is now and who's got it and all that.
So the thing about it is, though, Sublime, you just took the pill now. So when it does kick in, will you remember then?
no, I took it an hour ago. That's why I finally remembered the name of the pill that I took.
Oh, that's what. Okay, good.
It's a memory.
It does work. It just takes a minute.
Yeah, it just takes a minute.
Okay, good to go, Connor. Good to go, man.
I knew stupid fast would like that one.
Yeah. So Yellowhammer did his video with Brody Strouth, and I commented like, I saw first, I think, on both their videos. But I was like, the traders are together. both of them sold their bosses. I guess the other thing I got to think about too is I got to get some. I should go ahead and order some oil pump gears just to have them standing by because I've got the powertrain. Once I get the blower, the only thing I'll need is the OPGs.
So anyhow, when I win my boss tonight, Sublime, you need to go with me to go pick it up?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Where's it at?
I don't know where it's at. I haven't won it yet.
So
they haven't had the drawing yet.
Does Ken put a video out on his car?
No.
Yeah. 3 days ago.
Yeah, but he didn't put one out on Monday.
I'll have to dig back. For a while, he was seriously. Me and him were talking, and he was looking pretty hard at bosses. He was looking hard, and I told him, I was like, if you find one near me, I will, or even like within 2 hours or so, I will meet you and we'll go out there, and I'll go with you.
I'm overseas.
Yellowhammer Garage, you know the one I'm talking about, buddy. When I win that car. Yeah, buddy.
Gary, I hope you do win, man. That'd be. I love seeing people and like when Ford Tech won all that crap. That's awesome,
dude. I'm telling you, this car is.
Wait, is the drawing tonight?
Yeah.
How'd you enter?
It's what it is. Is they have those dream card things.
Oh.
Yeah. And they give the money to veterans and kids and build houses and stuff like that. And so I put in. I bought a bunch of tickets.
How much was each ticket?
You could buy for like $50. You could get like 20 of them or something like that. I can't remember exactly how it went. It's a 7.
Yeah, Rady's Rides directed me to that dream car giveaway one time. They have a whole bunch of cars on there that you can bid to win, or buy tickets to win. And
the only one I was interested was that 70 Boss.
I think I saw that one there.
Yeah, it's like a root beer company.
Colton said he was trying to get a 70 earlier this week. What's up, Kale?
50K is cheap, man. Listen, my brother was offered 75 for his, and he turned it down.
Yeah.
Smart man.
There was one. I think there was one for sale near me recently. Let's see. Or it was a replica. Might have been a replica. Yeah, I'm curious what the future holds for the 650 platform.
We'll see.
Oh,
let's see. Oh snap! Superformance Cobra.
I really think that they should have called that S650. I think they should have called it a Z28.
Dude, what is with those carbon wheels? They are horrible,
aren't they?
Like they're the fact that like they were like I'm ashamed that I like Steeda as a company, but they were touting the guy who designed them. Like, dude, those are terrible.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, you're not kidding, Big Block, man. Prices
Well,
of everything.
I wouldn't say they're not
talking-
terrible as long as they don't cost how much they cost. If they were like a regular wheel, they're not. I don't think they're ugly. I just think for the price, they're not worth it for that.
Oh,
I
think they're ugly, man.
They look great on my Camaro.
I feel like they need a lip or something. They're just flat. I don't like them.
I think they look great on the Camaro and the Pontiacs they used to come on.
Yes, the Dark Horse at 75K, dude, and I guess it goes up depending on the options. It goes up quite a bit.
Oh yeah, well, I'm curious to see how strict Ford sticks to their like new dealer markup thing, where they were smacking dealerships down, because I can't wait to see the dealer markups. I bet you we see a couple at like 100K.
Listen, Ford is now marking them up yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get the money. Why are we pricing it so low? We can get the money.
Right.
Yeah, they're Ford super fast truck said he just saw him now.
Yeah, I don't think they're very.
Plus,
it kind of reminds me of a Z28 and a Charger wheel.
Everybody that buys those carbon wheels like takes them off immediately and just holds on to them.
Oh yeah, because they don't want to damage them.
Either that or they don't never drive the car.
What do you want, Jake?
Could you imagine having a really sweet, kick-ass car and covering up and putting it in the corner and not touching it? I couldn't do it, man.
No.
Me either.
I couldn't do it.
Yep.
Kale, I completely agree with that. And one of my live streams, I put that as a thumbnail. Like somebody put a rendition out of what a modern day Fox would look like, and I actually thought it looked pretty cool.
They had a couple of them out, and they looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I don't hate this. I don't hate the way that they made it look. I don't hate it. Like I do like the interior. It would have been better, I think you're right, in like a remastered Fox or something. But I don't know if they'd ever go that route.
You know, there was a company that actually built like 50, 65 Mustangs and sold them. I can't think of the name of the company, but they built like 50, 65 Mustangs, and they went like hotcakes.
I'll bet.
Yeah, buddy.
That chicken fried steak was pretty good, Gary.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, they have good chicken fried steak.
Yeah. I just had the pancakes that came with it.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. I have pancakes.
Next time you have to get chocolate chip.
You guys are killing me. I had a good dinner, but
Yeah, I gotta change the brakes on my boss like ASAP. They are.
Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it, buddy.
Dark Mule sucks.
The Dark Mule sucks.
I don't mind. I like it. Some of the color combos I like. I do like the race red. I like the white one.
And the stripe kit that they got on them looks pretty good too, but I just don't care for the dash. The dash completely throws me off, man. If I wanted to drive a spaceship, I'd buy a spaceship.
I like it. I like the dash.
I like some of the creative names they've come up with the car. I've heard Dark Donkey. Definitely been some creative names people have been coming up with.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy though. So, like, you know, I guess the real question is, you get a G. What's a GT going to start at? 45.
what do they start at now? Like 36, 38?
No, they were more than that.
I bought mine used, and I bought it back in 2017.
Yeah, I know a new TG. It's 40s, thinking.
Is it?
For the base GT, yeah, I would think so.
So what's it going to take to get it? I mean, assuming they unlock it, right? Is it just literally a difference in tune to get you to what the Dark Horse has, or is it just the Dark Horse has the 500 rods, right?
Okay, so from what I'm seeing right here, the cheapest 23 Ford Mustang GT is $48,900.
Barbecue Mike, that sounds amazing. Now I'm pretty hungry. Like I kind of want to go run the cookout and get a burger.
So you can buy an EcoBoost for like 27. That's a 22.
And what was the GT?
The GT was 48,900.
That's the base?
Wow.
That's the base.
What is wrong? God bless.
The premium is 64.3.
What? That seems high.
No, dude, I'm looking at it right now, dude. Gorno Ford, Woodhaven, Michigan, 2023 Ford Mustang GT Premium, 64,325 MSRP.
Mach 1 money, for crying out loud.
Listen,
Linda.
I'm telling you, this is what it's saying right here.
That's nuts, man. I got my boss for $26,000 out the door at 39,000 miles.
Yeah,
I paid 26 for mine with 7,000 miles on it, but it's just a GT premium.
Dude, but that's the thing though. I remember when the S550s, people were when the 18s came out, it was that year, the 17-18 transition. You could get a first gen S550 for dirt cheap. Like they were giving them away.
Oh, where were you getting your prices from?
So here's a GT 38 and a GT 42 and a Mach 155.
So I found GT Premium 43 on Ford.com for the 23.
Yeah,
Colton's
if
asking.
If you go to Gorno Ford, they're asking 64.
They're marking up regular Mustang GTs,
dude. What I'm telling you.
What?
The Mach 1 is only 56. Come on.
The Mach 1's 56 there on the thing, but go to the dealer and buy one. I bet
an actual dealer. Yeah, see, I
bet Colton, 62.
Colton, I don't know about the engine internals for the
And
GTs.
these are all estimated prices too that you're looking at too.
Yeah.
What's the worst Mustang? You can't say the Mach-E. I mean, it's got to be the Ghia, in my opinion.
Hey, the Mach-E, man, if you're going to use it for around town, I think it's a great vehicle.
I drive it.
Hard to drive.
I think it's the Ghia, the Mustang Ghia.
Mustang 2.
Turbo.
Turbad.
If I was going to say the worst Mustang, I would say the Pinto. It's Mustang 2,
dude.
right?
You know what? So I watched the show Drive to Survive on Netflix, the F1 show. And I'm pretty excited for not this season, but next season to see how Ford does.
Okay, here's Ford Blue. He paid $40K for his base GT. That was back for his 21. That was back in January.
You said Ford Blue?
I mean, Big Block.
I was like, what?
Yeah, Big Block 402. Maybe that just sounded like Ford Blue. Big Block 402 said my 21 base GT black accent package was $40K last January.
Eris, are those wheels Eris, I don't know if you know this, but the Shelby Wheel Company, they make a 20-inch version of the Boss wheels that they're heavier. They're heavier, but they look freaking sick. And you can get them wider, so that's why they look really good for show car.
See, okay, Connor, if you take back the past couple comments.
I'm looking at another thing right here. It says that they're going to start around $30,000. So that must be like the EcoBoost.
I like New Edge mates. I like the New Edge Mustangs.
Yeah, no, New Edge is definitely not the worst. What's up, Nate? Those Carroll Shelby wheels. Is he talking about the signature wheels?
I'd have to search. I'd have to run a search on the CS56 V2s.
I think that's the signature wheels. I'd like to get those for my car.
So everything I look at is different prices, estimated prices.
Where's my water at? Oh, there's my water.
What's up, Jim?
Truck Bat Jim. What's up, buddy? He said, "Yep, those are it."
Yeah, let me. Oh, now you got me looking, Connor. Let me see if I can. Or Eris, let me see if I can.
That's a negative Ghost Rider. Okay, the Mustang
Hey.
2 suck, and they're the worst ever made.
Truckback Jim, check with Ford Blue Gauge because he may have a wiring harness for your Capri. Barbecue Mike. The worst Mustang is not having one in my driveway.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna find them here for you in a second, Eris. Give me a sec.
Those wheels you're talking about? Yeah, he
What-
said they're the signature wheels. Is that what you're looking up?
What wheels you looking for?
The ones that
No, I'm looking for. He just heard me say that they make Carroll Shelby makes a version of the Boss 302 wheel that's 20-inch.
I think David Martin's in the basement.
Okay, hold on.
Wow.
What's up, David?
What's up?
What's going on, David?
Hey, David.
It's a Mach 1, Pink,
What's up, David?
What?
Bradford.
What?
Let's see.
Crap,
You're not talking about the SVE wheels, are you?
No, I found them. Let's see.
Oh, I see the FR 500 wheels you're talking about.
No, I'm talking about.
The ones I was talking about were the ones that Eros asked about. The Carroll Shelby wheels, the CS56V 2.0s.
Which ones are those?
You talking about the 20-inch wheels?
I'm looking at CS56 2.0. It doesn't say V, but those are the Boss wheels.
Let's
I'm
see
talking
them.
about hold on. Stand by.
The Laguna Seca.
No. It's the standard ones.
The 20
Sure.
inch Boston
A different
CD.
brand altogether. Oh, gotcha, Connor. Okay.
You're talking about the 20 inch Boston CD7 wheels?
So this picture is not a good picture. Like in real life, these look like identical to the Boss rims, and they're deeper dish here. This is not a good picture.
Yeah, I don't like. See, I don't like. That's the one thing I don't like about the Boss wheels is that aluminum lip. I don't know why. I just can't get my.
I like them.
Not an aluminum lip guy.
Yeah, I
Looks
don't
like that. Now, if it's a
Well,
like a
the thing
deeper
it's
dish
missing,
aluminum
it's
lip.
missing. Well, it needs the aluminum lip, but the center cap also needs that little aluminum edge, like the standard car has. Why the heck? Here we go. Yeah. I don't know. I like them. They're the same as the standard wheel. They're just deeper in the dish. And these are designed after. I mean, the initial design of these was, the old school Boss wheels.
Huh?
You look at the old school Boss 3.2 wheels. Let's see.
Boss them if you got them.
The old school Boss 302 wheels. Are you talking about the race wheels that was on them for 69 that they used for the race cars?
Yeah, I think
Or
so.
are you talking about the Magnum GT 500s?
I'll find them. Give me a second. Let's see. Oh gosh, I'm having issues finding them here.
Oh, look at that! I got a notification for a short from Connor. Am I going to help push and promote that? No, 'cause he wouldn't take back that comment.
These ones right here. All right, here we go. You guys can only see that screen. All right, let me share. Let me change screens.
Full screen, full screen.
David, you doing all right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
You moved in that new house yet?
Kind of. It's working. Everything's working. They just haven't moved in.
See,
So
those
these-
were on
these-
the Magnum 500s is on that orange Boss. The red
So
race
right-
car, those were the race wheels only.
Yeah, these are what the current Boss wheels were designed after.
I'll remember that. You started this, Yellowhammer. Let's remember that.
Yeah, the red race car, that was the wheels that were made for the cars that ran the Trans Am.
Trans Am, yeah.
The race. The Trans Am race.
Yep.
Here they came with a dog dish and a beauty ring too. So you could get them with a couple different kind of wheels.
Gary finally liked a comment from 3 days ago.
What's that?
I posted a comment on one of your videos 3 days ago that you just liked 35 minutes ago.
Hey,
he's like, hey,
back to it, all right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was waiting for. Broken Tool, what's up, bud?
Honey, can I have more drink, please?
What are you looking up, Brailsford?
My dad sent me something.
So were those the wheels that were those like Boss lookalike wheels, the CSVs? Is that what he was talking about?
I don't know if those ones are what he was talking about. CSV2. Let me Google what CSV2 is. I don't know what that is. I mean, those were CS56s.
Well, I'm going to tell you something, Drunk Bag Jim. If it was $50K for both of them, you probably would have went and bought both of them. Because you could have sold one and they had one for free.
About that much, but yeah, I could have got one half off.
Those are what he was talking about, I think.
Gary,
what?
The V2s are silver, so they have that Boss wheel. They have that wheel too, but they have it in silver also.
Apparently, Connor wants a little bit of himself in everybody's doghouse. He's talking about how he does that to you. Do that to him too, Gary. You don't like us peasants.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to put him in a doghouse, but this doghouse is full of fleas.
Somebody trying to come in. Sorry, Nate. Didn't see you at the bottom there.
All good.
What's up, Nate?
What's up, Nate?
What up?
What's going on, Nate? Hey, that was a pretty good tire video you put out. Was that you?
Yeah.
I actually went and checked my numbers just yesterday to see when my tires were built. They were, I think it was May of last year they were built.
Yeah, when I got my car, I never knew this. Every vehicle I bought, the Sequoia, my pickup truck, both of them had vibrations, and I'd go chasing rear ends and transmissions and universal joints and never could figure out what it was. My buddy looked at these tires when I bought them because his car has the same problem. And he went, dude, your tires are like 7 years old. I'm like, huh, how'd you know that? Yeah, right here. This is the week. This is the year. He's like, these things are like 7 or 8 years old. One of the tires are from 15. He said, dude, this thing's been sitting around. And he says it's got flat spots. It's like,
they have a shelf life, man, because they start dry rotting from the inside out.
Yeah, Colton, send me the link.
What's up, Josh? What's
Isn't
going on,
it
brother?
like 6 years, Gary? 6 years of good life before they start rotting out?
Don't get me lying to you, because they've changed the rubber and they've changed everything on these tires nowadays.
I know tires.
I know on my trailer tires, that's what I was told.
Josh.
6 years, and then you want to start looking for new ones.
Well, the trailer tire is a heavier ply tire than a normal auto tire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've had pickup truck tires start dry rotting after 4.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. So nowadays it's different. I mean, back in the day, a tire lasted freaking forever, but nowadays, no.
So do you guys remember
around?
The other day there was on the stream, I said I found a GT500 that had an S197 front grille in it. And you were asking if it was a replica. It is. It never really dawned on me, but I got a picture of it. I actually screenshotted it.
Hold up. Hold up.
Full screen.
Okay.
Nice.
What year is the car?
It's a 67.
That's what I thought.
That's a perfect front.
It's got to be a replica because it's like all modern interior. It's lowered real low to the ground. But I went back and looked at that grill. I was like,
somebody did Somebody just specially built that car for themselves is what they did.
Yeah.
Later, Connor. Have a good one, bro.
Connor, have a good night, buddy. Remember, please.
My 3-valve had the same style grill on it.
Later, Connor.
I actually saved it. Let me see if it's still for sale.
Broken Tool Garage. I didn't even see you, buddy. You have a good night.
Broken Tool, have a good one. But geez, he was only in there for like 30 seconds. What are you doing, bud?
I hadn't even seen him. Oh, there
Yeah,
he
he
is.
said hello about a couple minutes ago. I said hello, hello.
Yeah, I think it is no 509 grill. Maybe you said
Wasted
that.
Talent Fabrications. What is going on, my YouTube friend?
What's up, Brian?
WTF? What's up?
WTF?
What the?
What the fabrications is going on here?
What the fabrications is going? That's a good one. I have to remember that one.
I'm just hoping Destroyer becomes a millionaire with his freaking TDS
He's
product.
out. Wasted. You're in Washington State, right? Now, when these balloons fly over, man, you need to start taking some pop shots at them so they don't come here first anytime. They actually put in the news in North Carolina, they were warning residents to not take pop shots at the balloon. Oh, man, it's funny as hell.
Could you imagine shooting bottle rockets at it, the real good bottle rockets at it?
I mean, it's only 60,000 feet in the air. It's
I
like
know, man. You have to get a really
11
good
miles.
power. Let's see.
Oregon, okay.
Target price. Yeah, the only problem is everyone you miss, it goes up and it's got to come down.
Well, you will miss every single one. There's not a round made that goes 11 miles in the air.
No, but you know they shot some down here in Michigan too. They had a
Cut
couple
out, Gary.
they shot down in Michigan here too.
Yeah, they use Sidewinder missiles though, which is really weird to me. The way this has been. Okay, we're gonna sidetrack for a second. Sorry. The way it was covered is really odd to me. Like the even on what I would call the right wing channels, Fox News. So like listening to, here's a briefing on the missiles being shot. But let's cut to our coverage of the Super Bowl real quick, and I'm like, it doesn't work like that. Like you can't just go from talking about something like this to let's talk about Super Bowl.
Here's this possible threat of national security. Now back to your game.
Yeah, it blew my mind. So, Mike, all right, we'll get away from that topic. We don't need to talk about that.
Fuck! I was just gonna ask who said what goes up must come down.
What goes up must come down.
Well, I wasn't gonna be, but wasn't gonna be. Me and the missus were gonna watch the hockey game together, and she was tired because I guess my wife works at a preschool, and those kids apparently.
Ford Tech Life,
too
what
much.
is going on?
So Fort Tech.
What's up, Ford Tech? Danger, Will Robinson.
Now Ford Tech, he's in California.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
He's trapped, and he can't get out.
Oh, that sucks.
Theoretically, he should be able to get out. Oh, no, that's right. He can't get out because he's got years built into the dealership that he works at. That's the reason why he can't leave.
Well, just retire and then start fresh somewhere else.
You can't leave California; they'll tax you.
Yeah, California hates it when you leave.
Yep.
So does Washington State.
Gavin.
Ask me how
Wait
I
a
know.
minute, wait a minute. They'll tax you if you leave?
Yes.
And they'll
Yes.
tax you if you stay.
How in the world does that work?
Do they double
doesn't.
tax you if you leave and come back?
Well, the good news is from like military people, you just stay a resident of another state, and they can't tax you at all. So.
Well, we
Yeah.
travel, but civilians don't have that option.
Yeah. I'm a resident of South Carolina, technically. Smartest thing I've ever done. Saved
Ford
me
took it, he didn't
thousands of
like-
dollars.
So the weird thing here for me is this year is the first year since I was living in North Carolina permanently that I had to pay state taxes.
Fort
So
Bragg.
that was like 1990 was the last time I paid. No, not even 1989 was the last time I paid state taxes.
Well, I haven't paid. So, like, they sent me my property taxes for my cars, and luckily I got that waived. I've got it waived for the past 10 years, everywhere I've lived.
So when I joined the Army, I lived in North Carolina, and as long as I kept my residence of North Carolina did not require active duty military to pay their state income taxes. So I never had to pay while I was in the Army. And then I moved to Washington State, and they don't have a state income tax.
What's up, Triple
I
J?
feel, I feel if you've been in the military, you shouldn't have to pay taxes at all.
You shouldn't, but you do.
Nope.
Right on.
I think the state, I think North Carolina switched that. I think you do pay state income now.
Well, that was back when I was in. That was 90 to 96.
Well,
So.
I'm going to Google, because if they don't do that, then I might switch back to North Carolina, but then I'd have to pay my property taxes. So I don't know. It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Being in the military, you guys shouldn't have to pay any taxes. That's bullcrap because
What's up, Chad?
put your life on it. You had sold them your life.
Well,
sold your soul
we'll
to
get,
them.
we'll,
You should
we'll
have
get
to
this, Gary. And there's these things called, and I agree with you, but there's these things called non-taxable zones, and to get into them, you just have to go out there and risk your life too.
Full price pay.
You got to do it for a certain amount of time, too.
No, not anymore. You literally just enter it for the day, and you get paid tax-free pay for it for the day. You just track the days you're in there, you submit it, and you get paid for those days.
They didn't do that when I was in.
Well, I bet you they were supposed to, and they just didn't, because we track it religiously. So the moment we enter like it's a lateral line, and the moment we cross it, I put a little. I start tracking, and the moment we get out, I submit my paperwork and got my tax-free pay for my sailors.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea, Mad Motorhead. Get rid of that AMG.
But the military has gone soft over the years, so.
Did you get rid of your Mustang yet, Chad?
You know, you can say that, but I disagree. I had a conversation with a Master Chief who's been in the fleet. I had a big, long conversation with a Master Chief who's been in the fleet for 35 years, 30-something years. And he was telling me he had the same opinion that, like, the fleet's getting soft. I know a guy who's – if you heard about the Bonhomme Richard fire that happened in California, he was on that ship. That was his ship. And he was telling me that he was so shocked at how well the sailors responded. You got kids 18 years old going into 2,000-degree fires back, like, over and over and over again, not, doing what they were trained to do, like things that would just break most people, and this, like, zero fear. And, like, that ship got effed up. Like, it was bad.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, Mike, Barbecue Mike, that's the question I was going to ask next, Chad.
And it's amazing that nobody died. It is amazing.
Well, that sucks, Matt. Chad.
Yeah, that does suck.
What happened?
Remember that AMG Mercedes he just got not too long ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just decided he's going to get rid of it because it's already giving him problems.
It's giving problems already, dude. It's time to...
David, be nice. Be nice.
I'm sorry, dude.
He's a Ford guy. He's a Ford guy through and through. So.
Did he buy it brand new?
No, it was still under warranty though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still under warranty, but he doesn't want to have to worry about dealing with that warranty, especially if the warranty runs out, because it's a 3-year-old car. I want to say 3.5.
So it's like this: if he still got the warranty on it, then that's a great selling point for the car.
Yeah, fix it and sell it.
Trash it. I'm sorry, but yeah.
So what are you thinking about getting, Chad? Are you gonna build that Mustang back up, or what are you doing?
Coyote for the win, brother.
I tell you, just buy the Ford Focus if you want a small hatchback. The ST, man.
How did you like that, Pinks?
What'd you say, Nate?
I was wondering how Pinks liked his. You had one, didn't you?
Still
He has one.
Still do.
How do you like it?
What, my Focus? I love it.
Yeah, I've been looking at them.
I wish it was up to speed where my old one was before the accident. It will be eventually, but I don't have everything done to it yet. And it's just me being lazy and not spending the time I should be on it because I'm always in here on lives.
Is there anything to look out for those if you're buying one?
Yeah, there's tons of stuff to look out for, and I couldn't. It's a list. It's a long list.
Chad, weren't you looking at the GR?
There's actually forums about it, so you can find
All
out.
right.
There's actual forums off of Facebook where you can find information.
Cool.
Chad, weren't you looking at the GR Corolla to begin with?
He was, but he knew it was going to be really hard to get one.
Dude, those those things are ugly.
Yeah, well, they're like 300 horsepower and weigh like a thumbtack.
Yeah, and all-wheel drive.
I would drive the hell out of one.
It's a number car. They're only making a certain amount of them.
Fuck that.
If I can get into a car like that and make it look good, that car's ugly.
Oh my god.
Boost addict.
Yeah, that front grill and everything, man. It's just, I don't like it.
Vortex said he's got 3 Ford Focuses. Jeez. I was having cooling issues on track. Just saw a vid drop on it. Wow.
I mean, I want to drive it on track. I'd be daily driving.
Hey, what's up, Triple Threat?
Actually, no, that'd probably be a lot of fun to drive on a track, autocross and all that.
The Focus ST.
No, the Corolla.
I was waiting for David's reaction when he got. I knew he was going to say Corolla. He's like, damn.
We're already demonetized at this point. It's fine.
Hey, so
I
are you still doing the welding school or no?
Me?
Yeah, you.
No, I didn't go back this year. I went back out in the field. I've been in the field now.
Yeah, you've been sending some. You've been posting some pictures from out there.
Yeah,
Yes,
no, I guess that's where the money's at, though, right? In the field.
It is. It is.
Yeah. Hey, Ford Tech, are any of those Focuses of yours ST, or are they all just regular Focus?
They're probably waiting to get a Coyote. My bad.
Just GR and found the issues. Wow. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Remember those old Mazda commercials?
Yep. Zoom, zoom.
He said a 16, a 10, and an 07. Coyote.
Oh, yeah, the 16 could be an ST.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I would Coyote swap the 07 and leave the 10 and the 16 alone.
I like those. I had an 09, I had a 3, an 09, and my 14, and then another 14.
The other thing you got to think of, though, man. I mean, think about it like this way, right? It's the first year model for it. If there's any company that I would trust to work out their issues, it's Toyota. I mean, freaking the first year for the freaking Broncos, man, they had butt tons of issues.
Let me
You
tell
said
Toyota has issues too. Don't think they don't.
Oh, I know they do. They're like, especially
you don't hear about Toyota like you do.
Well,
Ford,
but like but like their issues like right now, like so their Tundra, right? The Turbo 6. Their big issue with that right now is that those turbos will burn up at 100,000 miles.
Because who would buy a 6?
What's up, Boost Dad?
And pretty much any turbo that's daily driven, well, they go out.
Yeah, well, I don't want that anyway. I'm trying to get I want to get a newer Sequoia, but I want to get the 5.7. So like the last
normally what happens with those turbos is people don't change the oil good, and the veins start getting clogged up with the oil. How they kind of cook in the veins.
Yeah,
and then the turbos go bad. But if people keep their oil changed and stuff like that, they won't have that issue as much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my wife's car. I make sure I change the oil every 3,000.
Right. Maintenance plays a big part of it. Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't realize I was supposed to change my oil, guys.
Well, let me tell you something, Pink. Just don't do it yourself because you end up breaking it.
Yeah, most likely. I have one video called an oil change, without making a mess, and I actually did it. I did an oil change without getting oil all over me or the floor. It was like it took so long to make that video because I had to be so careful doing it.
I would have stopped in the middle of it and quit.
I used to change all my oil. Now I take it to Ford or to someplace else and have it done, like Express Lube or whatever. And when I switch my engine back over and start running my Focus hard again, I'll be doing my own oil changes again. Same with the Mustang.
But yeah, that's the thing. So, and that's a good point too with Barbecue Mike. Toyota's not as big as Ford. So, but like I said, Toyota has a lot of problems. They all do.
Oh, yeah.
Especially first model cars. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Every first model of every car has tons of recalls.
Look at the Coyote in 2011. I had to go to Ohio to get my car because I couldn't get one in Michigan because they had the problems with the heads.
Another problem with them again on the Gen 3.
F engine for their Land Cruiser. Interesting. Are you talking about? That's interesting.
Oh man.
Yeah, I prefer my old Toyota. That's what I prefer. Old reliable.
Built tough.
But Mike Hall, if it looks like bubbly chocolate milk, that's good, right?
That's more like a chocolate milkshake.
It looks the same in my radiator and in my oil pan. Looks the same.
That's beautiful. It should run forever.
Tuna's Kalapa. I don't know how to pronounce that.
I could get 38 miles to the gallon in my 500 if I'm going down a big hill in neutral.
Neutral.
Dude,
if it was
you just reset the gauge right then.
I bet it makes gas.
Dude,
if it was on a trailer idling.
My wife's Explorer is my most fuel efficient vehicle.
What's it get?
Honestly, on the highway, I was surprised. We were getting I want to say we were getting 26, 27 at 80.
I know my big diesel truck got between 16 and 18 pulling a 26,000-pound trailer across the U.S.
Well, I mean, the whole body for those Explorers is aluminum, and the 2.3 doesn't weigh anything. So, I mean, it's a real lightweight SUV compared to my SUV.
Yeah, we haven't took the wife's down the highway yet. We'll see that. I'm sure that probably gets better gas mileage than my truck does.
I got my 7.3 tuned, and it's about 19, 20. Pretty good.
Yeah, Eris, I average in the 13 range usually, just driving around town. But you can, whenever we set it on the highway, you can get 26 miles per gallon in the bus. It's doable.
Driving around town, I average about 8 or 9.
That's because you can't keep your foot out of it.
Lead foot.
I have found that I average 9 with my foot in it or out of it now in town. It still averages 9.
Now, when I pulled the Mach 1 down to 14 last year, my truck got 13 to 14 miles to the gallon. I thought that was pretty good with a V6 pulling that car.
Have a good night.
I think I get about on the highway. I think I get 21 to 23 when I went to North Carolina last year. Every time I fill it up, I got nothing less than 21 in my boss.
My Roush got really good gas mileage. That was, I think, got 23 on the highway. It was pretty good.
Hey, Bruce, that
yeah.
Name.
There's nothing I can do to. So my daily average is 13, and it's 13 whether you're stomping on it or 13 whether you just drive it normal. So it really doesn't matter.
It's so weird how some of these cars they can be the exact same thing, and if you put one person in one and one person in the other and then flip-flopped, I swear the fuel mileages are different. Like something's different about the car because mine's 16 and I can pound on it.
It's the miles per gallon.
It's very true.
Well, I mean, my thing is, like I said, I was getting 13 to 14 driving down to Ford Takeover last year, pulling the trailer with the Mach 1 on it. But if I don't have a trailer pulling in and I'm not loaded or nothing, I get 27 miles to the gallon in that truck.
Ford Tech, you drive like a grandpa, except when you're driving customers' Mach-E GT cars. Well, a future customers, I guess. Technically, it wasn't owned at the time yet. So yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's a nice little loophole. Well, technically, I wasn't messing with a customer's car because he didn't take possession of it yet.
Technically. So, Boosted Addict, did you get your car fixed yet?
I imagine he's probably in the middle of moving. I don't know if he's already established at the place he's at yet or not.
Oh, that's right. He did get a place, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, good for him.
30 minutes from Ford takeover.
Oh, I remember what I was going to tell you guys, what I wanted to do for a video before.
I told you, like an hour and a half later it was going to be.
Yeah, I remember. So the guy who, I was talking about the guy with the EcoBoost, who dropped out? David? David dropped out. The guy with the EcoBoost Joker car here locally. So I told him, I was like, dude, I want to do a video racing you and my boss. And I was like, to make it fair, I'll strap the trailer to the back and I'll put all 3 Power Wheels on the back and we'll film the race from my back window. And when I pull away from you with the trailer and 3 little mini Mustangs, I mean, the power to weight should be close when I add that on. It should be pretty close.
Was that the one that was in the at the car show you went to? It was like painted all like a Joker.
Yeah, I do. He's a good friend of mine. I do. He does a lot of. When he films my car, he'll shoot me some of the B-roll that he makes for it. He does a lot of local videos for local events, and yeah, he's a good guy. But I want to race him just because of that car, and I would obviously I'd have it all acted out and see if he'd be willing to like talk some trash. But then I'd hope that I would stomp him even with the trailer.
So Barbecue Mike, if he's going to rebearing that car and put new, yes, I would change the oil after you get about 500 or 1,000 miles on it. Yes, I would change the oil. Cut the oil filter open, make sure that there's nothing in the oil and the filter, and then you should be good to go.
Nate, have you done spark plugs on yours?
Not yet. It's on my agenda.
Yeah, I need to do them. Mine, I'm at 60K, and I know they did it when I bought the car, but I just want to do it again. They said they did it. I don't know. They said
mine, I think, are still original.
But
that's why I want to do mine.
I think I want to do that, and I might want to upgrade the coil packs. I'm not sure.
First, I might try building the replica side pipes, Cook side pipes. Then I'll worry about spark plugs.
Yeah. So there's a guy who I think I talked about in last stream. I've been waiting for him to send me a video. Actually, I need to message him because it should have been done by now. But he got the boom tubes from a Roush race car, and he's supposed to be putting that on his boss. And he's supposed to send me a video so I can make a video from it.
I'd love to have an original set of boom tubes so I cut them in half and figure out how to remake them.
Well, here in North Carolina, they're all over the place. It depends on what condition you want them in. Let's see.
Yeah, did you see what Stupefast said there, Matt? If you're going to put a blower on the car in the next year or so, you're probably better off just waiting anyway because you got to change the plugs when you go to do that. But then again, plugs aren't too expensive. I think a set's probably $75, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, if your car's not running bad or nothing like that, I wouldn't worry about it until you start working.
No, it's not. I change. Yeah, no, it's not running bad.
For my car, I think it's 100,000 miles. They recommend changing the plugs, but mine are getting changed in a few weeks. So,
I mean, if you're running good gas in it, usually they'll last good. You know what I'm saying? It's when you run it, shitty gas with water in it when it messes these plugs up.
I can get these Fox wheels for $150 in Vanceboro. I don't know how far that is from me, but
What are they, welds?
Looks like it. I don't know. It says they're pace. Are they Pacers? No, I can't read. It starts with a P.
Hey guys, Bruford, thanks for having me on. The rest of you guys have a good night. I got to get to bed. I got to get up early in the morning.
All right, Jerry.
All right,
Gary, all the trouble you give me about staying on and you just hop out just like that.
I know, dude, but I got to
Well,
work.
good.
You guys have a good night.
Take care.
There you go.
Yeah, I was supposed to, but I had another thing that came to fruition. The boom tube. After I started looking at them, David, and you buy them brand new. They're dumb expensive.
Does anybody reproduce them but not buying them used?
Dr. Gas is the company.
Yeah, I went to the website. It didn't exist. I was watching a link or something, and I clicked on it, and it was like this website was taken down. I'm like, what? That doesn't make any
Somerville,
sense.
South. Here you go, right here. Look at this. Somerville, South Carolina, $180. That's like right where I used to live too. I used to live right next to Somerville. Get this boom tube right here.
Boom tube.
Yeah.
Some fab workup.
My call, no. Just go to Shell every time. Use a reputable gas station. Shell, BP, Mobil.
Walmart.
No. Well, see, people talk about Walmart and also Costco gas being good gas. It's like, I ain't trusting my car with that. I'm sorry. I'm not just not. No.
I've never had a problem with Costco gas or even Sam's Club gas.
Sam's Club gas is Walmart gas. They're the same.
Yeah, I've never had a problem with it.
Yep.
I would just want 93, which is starting to become hard to find in New York.
Really?
It's like 90, 91, maybe 92. Like everybody's like degrading their premium. They're still like Speedway still has it, but
they're degrading it, but I bet they ain't degrading the price.
No. They're gonna get their 9/10 of a cent too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've used Walmart 93.
I can't use Walmart in the Mustang anymore because it doesn't have the gas I use.
MJI, this is in your neck of the woods. This guy might even be in your neighborhood based on the pictures.
Ford Tech, I agree. Shell 93. It's all I put in my car.
I think MJI needs a race truck.
Yeah, that's funny.
Wait, kill it again. I didn't see it. I was looking at the chat.
Needs it.
Oh, yeah. Sure his wife would love that.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think she would. And his neighbors especially would not like that.
Hey, Boost Addict? Yeah, I only have the two pumps here, one in Florence and one in Muscle Shoals. So,
So, Salty.
And they're owned by the same company, so.
I can't stay on too much longer. My boss is actually coming to visit me tomorrow, so I have to be ready. He doesn't come see me every day. He has to drive 3 hours just to come see me. So
yeah,
you're not in trouble, are you?
Come on the live stream. You can see it here.
Nah, I don't think he knows I do this, which I don't really care because like it's not like I'm doing anything crazy or like illegal, but. Yeah, I'm looking to see if there was a set, man. It must have sold. There was a boom tube like not too far from me. The guy wanted $75, but it was super rusted.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, I think I'll have to buy them used if we wanted a set because like Summit offered them. Performance mufflers, Dr. Gas boom tubes, and they're not available.
The way I would do it, I would do the same thing I did. So I got a set of rusty headers that I restored for the Fox body. I would just do the same thing. I would grind her down and then just repaint it with a high temperature paint. Prime it, paint it. What's up, Jamie?
Because like I'm looking at the Cook's side pipes, I'm like they're just a piece of mandrel bent pipe with an oval tip. That's all they are. Was there anything special about them? Other than the Cook's name, and they don't make them no more?
So I mean it's I guess they eliminated the flex. So if you get the full kit, right? Their H pipe doesn't have the flex hose in the middle, and they eliminate the flex hose in the side pipes. So the sound should resonate better out of their system.
And they do away with the resonators too, correct? So it's just a complete straight pipe.
Yeah, it's a straight pipe. So I mean, so like what I said in my video is true. Like doing it my way is the budget Cook side pipe, but you still have the flex pipe in there. Yeah, and I saw somebody recently posted a video or a picture of their custom exhaust they did for their boss. And I never heard an audio clip. I thought they were going to post one, but I don't know if they ever did.
Was that the guy that did like 2-inch straight all the way out the side?
I
seen a picture not too long ago on the.
It was like
pages.
2012 white. It was a 2012 white, I think.
Yeah, I seen it. And that's what I thought about doing that too. I don't want to
have
cut
the
up
picture
my
on my
originals.
phone. I think I took a picture of it just to save it.
I think I screenshotted it too.
I was like, I want to know. I want to be able to talk about this later. All right, let's see. Oh, I want to hear something cool. So this is a random story. So my grandfather was in the Navy, and he came into the fleet like right as Korea ended. He was on this ship called USS Minos. So I did a search, and something popped up on Facebook. This guy was selling a canteen from my grandpa's ship. And it was like $20. And he's down in Mississippi. I messaged the guy like, hey, I'll buy it and I'll pay for shipping. He was real cool about it. Some pastor from a church. I guess this stuff gets donated. So I just donated some money to their food drive, and he's sending it to me.
Oh, that's cool.
And here it is. And then another thing that's cool I found was a freaking yearbook for the year he was on the ship. So here it is. Yeah, this guy with this. I haven't heard the audio clip yet. There it is.
Yep, that's it. I got the picture up on my phone too. It's the same one.
Yeah. I think I would have had to make it. If I was going to do the turn down like that, I probably would have done a split and made it a double.
I'm gonna make mine. When I make mine, they're gonna come out the side of the car, and hopefully they'll inspect my car still up here.
Well, what I'm worried about now, like I didn't think about it until someone said something. I am slightly worried that Cook side pipes would literally cook my Roush side splitters.
I thought about that. I said, if I make a set of these, and Brailsford wants a set, I was like, he's got them side splitters, so you're gonna have to stick it out further. And that almost starts to interfere with people that lowered cars.
Yeah, I don't mind it sticking. Oh, it's going to interfere either way. Like the Cooks ones. If you can find a set of Cooks ones used that aren't beat to shit, you've done well, because they're even at stock height. I've heard people say they grind on speed bumps.
These boss guys seem almost like a cult.
That's true. Well, I mean, it's the same as Fox guys. Fox guys are a cult.
Oh boy. I'm quietly saying nothing.
Fox guys are cool.
Then you got the C8 killers.
See, I almost got. Like, I was this close. I was this close to getting Ken to join the cult, and like when I say this close, you guys have no idea how close he was to getting one. The bank had been called. Oh, that's crazy, Boost Addict. Yeah, I'm hoping the yearbook I found was on eBay, and I messaged the guy and I sent him a picture of my grandfather in his uniform, and I was like, if this guy is in this book, I will buy it now. Just find me a picture and a name.
Wow, that is cool, Moose Addict.
My grandfather was Navy, but he was Navy during World War II.
Yeah.
My grandfather was Army during World War II.
So my grandpa, he actually commissioned in June or May of 53, and Korea ended in July, I believe. And so he was just going to graduate school and go on to work for Newport News Shipbuilding, because he was an engineer, and he was a maritime engineer, and he was going to go work at the Newport News Shipbuilding Company. And he had a job, and then the Army's like, hey, by the way, we want to draft you. And I mean, the war ended the next month anyway, so it didn't really matter. But he's like, hold up. I have a commit, because he was in ROTC. So he's like, I can get commissioned in the Navy. And the Army recruiter's like, well, you better get me some orders in the next 24 hours or whatever. And so, yep, he joined the Navy for like 2.5 years. And then the military wanted to downsize to save money. So we got out. But that was his only ship. And I'm trying to find some cool pieces to add to my Navy collection to pass on to my children.
Yeah, you guys are definitely outnumbered, Eros.
Well, that's it. That's the thing too. Like, you know, the boss might have like pigeonholed me into like a small community, but I like that community. Like, you go on the boss page, I've really only met like one guy who I thought was toxic, and that guy, like, after a while, the guy got talking. Like, I just, you know, I'm kind of constantly polite with the guy, and eventually he's like, you know what, I was acting, you know, inappropriately, and I apologize. And so, like, there's other Mustang groups where it's just trash. Trash going in, trash coming out, and I just don't enjoy it.
You see me probably post this week, didn't you? I think you liked it about the other groups. I said the same thing.
Yeah.
I had a guy personally attack me. I was like, really? Come on, dude. This is Facebook. He was screaming about S197s and guys lowering them with stock shocks. He went on for like 3 paragraphs. And I'm like, everybody's just letting this go. I'm not. And I got on his Facebook page and I found where he had an old 90s model Ford pickup lifted up with the bumpers hacked on it, painted matte black, giant 20-inch wheels. I went off on him and he like told me I was a freak show, told me I needed to fix my teeth. And I was like, dude, I am completely okay with my life.
Yes,
so I'm not
dude.
defending it. The moderators ended up making him take down the comments, and then he made sure to comment back on it. I forget what he said about the moderators made me take my post down so I don't make you look bad. It's like,
You know, Boost Addict. I think it's not just GT500 owners. It's some of them Shelby owners. Some of those guys get a little too, you know, pinky out up in the air.
Pinky out up in the air.
The wine and cheese crowd.
Oh yeah, that's me. I'm a wine and cheese crowd. I'm more like a frickin' bacon and frickin' burger crowd is what I am.
bacon burger sounds good.
It sure does, doesn't it?
Dude, I want a burger. After someone said he had a grilled cheeseburger, or Mike said he had a grilled cheeseburger, I'm like, man, I really want a burger, like right now.
Very much Euros. Oh, try why boss. You asked, I think like 3 weeks ago, how I got my shift knob off. I used a pair of I think it was really large channel locks with a microfiber over it, or a really large set of vice grips.
Are you asking me, Boost Addict? Sorry. For a Dragon run?
No.
Dragon is like, it is a good ways from me. I am on the coast. That is a hump. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're all good. I just remembered I looked back through some of the comments. Like, I couldn't figure out the comments the very first time I got on. And I seen one of the first things, try why boss, after I showed him that shifter, he asked how I took it off. And I couldn't get it off. A lot of people will say use one of them rubber filter wrenches, but I didn't have one, like the belt styles. So we ended up using a pair of vice grips, and it was still Loctited on, and it came off, and we didn't damage it.
I use Facebook for two things, Eris. I use Facebook for Marketplace because I've definitely found some good deals on there. And I've also sold a lot of things on Marketplace that I wanted to get rid of that I would have just otherwise just donated to somewhere or thrown out, essentially. And then I like to find car events. And it's good to talk to family, too. Like, people who I don't want to talk to. What's nice, it can be a toxic environment, but what I like about it is if there's someone I really don't want to hear from, you can be friends with them, but you just unfollow, and then you don't see anything they post. I got family members that do that too, just because I don't want to hear what they say. I posted a nice little meme, especially it was kind of regarding the balloons. It said like I think it said like civilians' opinion of the military, because everybody's critiquing, you know, it flying over the country before we took it down. But But whatever. It's not like it was getting anything. By that point, it was getting jammed up with electronic sensors from us.
Well, that would explain a lot, Euros. I didn't buy my MGW new. I bought mine used. The guy probably kept the wrench, take the knob off. That's why I took mine off.
Oh, there's a special wrench for it?
He says it comes with the MGW.
Oh, wow.
Mylan Jarman.
Well, everybody, I had, there's a lot of people who were trying to get me to run, or I had a lot of the boss group trying to get me to come out to Ponies and Smokies again. I don't know if it's going to work out. And the boss group there's a bunch of boss owners who will get together on the Sunday at Ponies and Smokies, and they run the Dragon. And I would have done it, but last year I was in the boss display, so I wasn't able to get my car out.
So when are you talking about doing this?
Doing what?
The Dragon Run. I think the Triple Threat was talking about.
He's saying he's going to do it in June.
Well, if it's late June, that might be a no-go for Pinks. Oh, damn. That guy just got capped.
So you're in Chicago and you just saw someone get murdered?
No, the movie Casino is on. It's toward the end.
You said it so nonchalantly. I just figured it was something normal you see every day.
Yeah, another guy just got capped over there.
Being voluntold to attend the FTO. Oh, yeah, my Mustang isn't. Yeah, I don't know. My Mustang don't do so well right now.
People have been trying to get me to go to Ford Takeover since I started on YouTube.
I lost my front strut tower bar. So,
hey, what's up, Milo? Yeah, this is a guy who just did that one video at the drag strip of racing. He's got that ZL1. It's a nice car, man. He raced that 500, and they were neck and neck when they actually pulled together. He had his first pass he ever made in it. The car nannies decided to shut him down. But it was cold though. It was a cold day, so it was trying to keep you alive. I need to go back. You're talking about to Ponies and Smokies? Yeah, oh, for sure it is. Like my dad went with us, so we rode around in his car, but my dad's car is not a show car. But it would have been definitely nicer if I had my own car. I haven't registered or anything, and it's really like 0 hour for that now at this point.
I'd have to really look and see about driving all the way up in my car to tow a Dragon. I think I'd have to tow it. That's too much gas.
There'd be more gas to tow it.
No, it wouldn't. It'd be some diesel to tow it, but I go through E85 like crazy. I get like 100 miles a tank now. That's it.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, you definitely need to get a 93 tune from Daryl.
What's up, Triple Threat?
Yeah.
That'll get you some gas mileage back.
But I never drove it for mileage anyway, so.
Exactly.
That's why
I don't know what comment you made, Stu Fest. I don't know what you said. Test and tune in Jacksonville on Sunday. Well, I won't be available. We're going camping with the kids, man. Because I was also we're going camping with the kids, and I was also going to go to the Cars and Coffee if I was here. I'm not EA5. If you're asking me, I am not EA85. I'm still stock, man. Stock tune, stock everything. I got a slow Boss 302.
Later, Salty.
Slow and boring. So I don't know why all you people are here.
Just to make us look fast.
There you go. Oh, the other guy.
Wait, What other guy? Oh, he's talking about Pinks, I think. Yeah.
Pinks, where you get your E85 from?
I just told him in the chat. I get it from a couple of Shell stations here in town.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I was blowing through it.
I don't even see that reply, Pinks. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Yeah, a couple Shell stations near me.
Oh,
And then-
okay. I see it.
And somebody
Okay.
else asking, I get 9 miles to the gallon. How big is the tank on the Mustang? Is it 16?
Is it 14 or 16?
I think it's 16 because
Oh.
I put in a lot more today than I thought I should have to at 3/4.
I think mine might even be at 14. I'm not sure, though.
16.5. Thank you. I couldn't remember. So
Milo, you driving right now? He's hauling stuff a lot of times.
I get about 140 to 150 miles per gallon or per tank.
But yeah, I do plan on going to some test and tunes. Okay, that's good. I do plan on going to some test and tunes at some point when it warms up. I gotta do some maintenance first. I gotta change out my brakes. My brakes are shot.
I forgot more than I know.
I just checked my front brakes and they are doing quite well.
Well, I don't know if it's my front or rear, but one of them are squeaking bad. I've got the fronts, so I need to go ahead and order a set of rears just to have them.
And I don't drive my car that often because if it's raining, I don't drive it.
Yeah, same here.
And that's only because of the tires. That's the only reason is because I can't keep traction.
That's a good reason.
How much is a pad swap? Depends on which pads I want to go with at the time.
You still got the six pistons?
So I got Willwood 6 pistons in the front, and in the back I have the stocks right now, but I'm going to be putting the Bear brakes, and I have both sets of pads. I have the daily driving or the spirited driving pads, and then the drag brake pads.
All right, I think we're
Not
gonna get off
drag
here.
brakes, right? They're not really for drag; they're more for track. They'll handle the heat a lot better.
I think I'm gonna get off in about 3 minutes. I need to get ready, go to bed, and be ready for my CO tomorrow.
So I have who's that? Try why? I'm running what are they? Nitto NTO5Rs on the rear right now, and I have my what are those things called? Continentals in the front, and almost all my tires are Continentals right now, other than my drag wheels. And I had Michelins for years, and I thought they were great. And then I switched over to the Continentals, and I found them to be, in my opinion, a better tire.
Yeah, there was one of the boss guys really enjoyed his Continentals he was running at tracks, at road courses. I don't know which ones he had. I think he had Extreme Contacts.
The Extreme Force Contacts, I have a set of those for my Focus.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that were done with the Hoosier rubber.
What do you think makes them better, by chance?
They seem to last longer than the Michelins did. They're a little quieter. The ones I was buying, because I buy the Sport Contacts, and they all all season. And I buy the different ones. Dry only, Mike's Garage. Dry only. They do not like rain. But they seemed a little quieter, and their rubber seems to last a little bit longer. If you're not burning out, if you're not doing burnouts, they seem to last longer.
No, Michael, I can't. I actually just got a text from my daughter. I got to go pick her up, so I'm going to head out of here.
And I'm going to go watch some TV.
You gents have a good night. Matt, take care. Nate, take care, bro. And thanks.
I'll see you tomorrow night.
All right, later, brother.
Yeah.
There.
Yep.
Yeah, the triple fives are. The triple fives are good in the rain, but I don't have triple fives. So
I run the Firehawks on the front of my boss, and on the back I'm running Mickey Thompson's.
So I need to get a set of wider regular tires for my car. So that also means another set of wheels because I don't have wide enough wheels.
I think, well, obviously, whenever I do, get a power adder if I ever get it. The next thing after that is going to be wheels. I'm going to need wheels.
Yeah.
I have the stock Boss wheels. Not it's a good size, but it's not wide enough.
So I have over 22 tires in my garage right now that are not installed on vehicles.
That's the way to do it right there.
Out of those, all of them have wheels in them except for the 4 that go on my Focus race wheels, which have older tires that need to be swapped out. The Michelins on them are just beat.
Boosted, I think I have the Firehawk 500s. Like they were a crazy good price when I got them.
I figured I would ask. You were the first one I'd heard about, and well, both of you would not having either Michelins or Nittos on their cars. My car's got Michelin Super Sports too.
I'm also not I'm not racing like crazy, right? So, like, let's be real, man. Like, I like going to the track for fun and doing some passes at the strip if I can, which I've only done it once, unfortunately. But like, 90% of my stuff, like my kids are in the car, so I'm not trying to do anything that's going to be insane, or like I'm not going to do anything dangerous with them, right? So, yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, they're the Firestone or Firehawk 500s. They were a really good deal. Like I got them on clearance from Walmart, and I don't know if they're just trying to reset their supply, but I got them for dirt cheap.
That was kind of the way I looked at it. I see the post on any of the pages, what's the best tires, and I look at most of everybody and I'm like, most of you are just driving them on the road. The roads are probably not even good enough to make a difference in the tires.
Man, those P0s, stupid. I hate P0s are trash.
Well, no, see, I used to think that too. The P0s they were putting on the Mustangs were trash, but they make P0s that are actually good.
They make summer P0s.
Mustangs.
They do make summer P0s, and they are better than the all seasons.
The summer P0s and the ones that come on, I think, what was it? One of the Lamborghinis had them on there, and those were actually really good tires.
Yeah,
They say P0, but they've got another name on them, and they're only made for that car.
I got Pirelli Scorpions on my Toyota.
I had Scorpions on my old pickup truck, my 97. They were summer tires I drug out of the woods.
It's like the BFG cheap, the poor man's BFG. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Are they like an all-terrain, yours?
Yeah, mine are.
Yeah, mine were a summer tread. I was scrapping for a guy, and he had these four tires, and mine were bald, and I was broken in high school. And I said, how much you want for those tires? He's like, get them out of here. I was like, perfect. I put them on my truck. They were harder than ice. But you stepped on the throttle in that V6 and it had a 308 gear ratio. There's no reason why the wheel should ever spin on it. I could smolder the tires through first and second because they were so hard.
Well, folks, I need to go to bed. So I can
go to bed.
Greet my boss in the morning.
You got to be fresh for the boss.
Y'all have a good evening. I'm out of here.
All right.
Later, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good night, everybody. Everybody, appreciate everybody hopping in. Brad, if you're here, appreciate Super Chat, sir. And I'll talk to you guys soon.